Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you like the video, as it really does help my channel. It also helps others see the messages in the video because it circulates the video itself. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. It's definitely not going to completely resonate with everyone. It is going to resonate somewhat for everybody though, so take the bits and pieces that do resonate and leave the rest behind. Now this video is, or this reading is all about what spirit wants you to heal for soulmate union, okay? I'm getting a card from the Soul's Journey deck. This is going to be part of Spirit's overall message for you. Ooh, self-esteem, Virgo. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. This is about you gaining self-esteem. You know, this breaks down into self-confidence, self-worth, self-love, self-respect, self-esteem, all those self things. Now we're going to get a card from the Motivation Manifesto deck. This is going to be Spirit's overall message for you for this timeline. Okay, there's one. I'm going to go through the motions in case Spirit wants a second one. Almost feels like we might be getting a second one. I've never had this card flip out, and I've been using this deck for quite a while. We are to be radiant, grateful, buoyant people. Self-esteem. Know who you are. Know your value. Know that you are radiant. You are beautiful. And you are buoyant. And be grateful. You know, I was just talking to somebody about this last night. My son sent me a picture of what I thought was me at about 20. And I said to him, "Where did you get this picture of me?" And he said, "It's not you, Mom. It's from an album cover." So, I mean, it could be me. Somebody took the picture. I didn't know they did take the picture and it ended up on an album cover. But if it's not me, it's my twin, my doppelganger. But it made me realize that back then when I was 20-ish, I didn't like so many things about myself. And that's what I focused on, what I didn't like about myself. And now that I'm older and I look older and I've got wrinkles and, you know, as we age, those things that happen to us, I look back at that picture and I think, oh my God, you were beautiful back then. Why didn't you realize just how radiant and beautiful you were? And, you know, here I am looking back how many years later thinking, I would love to look like that again. But it was at that point that I really woke up to the fact that it's not about what's on the outside. It's got to be about what's on the inside. Because the inside is all you've got for life. Anything on the outside, like I said, you age and it starts to change, and it, you know, you don't appreciate what you've got until you lose it. So have the self-esteem to love who you are, how you are right now, because that is what matters, right? That's all that matters. That's all you've got, what's on the inside. Okay, so we are going to get some Light Seers tarot cards for you. This looks like it's a boat. Oh no, it's not. Okay, we're going to get some Light Seers cards here. Okay, Ace of Cups. This could be somebody, your soulmate, because keep in mind, Spirit wants you to heal this so that you can go into your soulmate union, right? So Ace of Cups, this could be your soulmate on his way in, her way, his way. This could be all about you gaining that self-love, right? And then you have the Temperance card. Now I want to point out that in this deck, we've got the Moon and the Sun, two opposing energies. But if you notice, behind him is an angel. And the angel is working her magic or his magic behind the scenes to bring those two opposing energies into harmony. So be patient. Be patient with yourself, okay? You are working on things. Spirit is working on things for you as well. This is the alchemy, right? This is Spirit working their magic to help you heal. Nine of Swords. This is all about overthinking. I feel like for some of you, maybe a lot of you, this is about overthinking, overanalyzing, feeling that you're not good enough, that self-esteem issue, that you don't deserve the soulmate. Maybe you're not good enough for the soulmate. Maybe you're older than them and you think you're too old for them. Maybe you look older than they, like I said, for whatever reason, that was brought to my attention last night. And now, we're going into this reading for you and me because I'm a Virgo, and it's about self-esteem. And I admit, I go here too. I'm not good enough. I look too old. I'm too wrinkled. He's not. Personality-wise, maybe I'm not the right person, personality-wise. Maybe I'm not smart enough. We got to stop that, Virgo. We are beautiful on the inside. You are beautiful on the inside. You are deserving of everything that's coming your way. It's not about what's on the outside. It's what's on the inside. And now you've got the Four of Swords. So this is all about the healing after heartache, okay? So some of you are feeling a little, what's the word? The Four of Swords obviously comes after the Three of Swords, and the Three of Swords is all about heartbreak. And the Four of Swords is about the heartbreak, but healing from it. So some of you have had heartbreak, possibly with the soulmate that's coming in. If I'm not mistaken, I just finished putting up the full moon reading for Virgo. And if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly, it was you guys in that reading that you had a soulmate coming in, and the right one for you is one that has hurt you in the past. But they've grown, they've changed, they've healed, just like you've healed. I'm going to link that full moon to this video for you, the full moon reading, because it resonates so strongly with this reading and what's going on here. Overall energy, 10 of Wands. It's a burden that you're carrying. You've got to let it go. All of this here, this burden, let it go. The lack of self-esteem or self-love or self-worth, let it go. Spirit's going to help you, because Spirit wants you to understand that we are to be radiant, grateful, buoyant people, happy, raised up, not down in the dumps, not overthinking things, not timed out because of heartbreak. Just be radiant and grateful for what we do have, not focused on the things that we don't have. I know sometimes, I get there too. We get down and out. And negative energy is so heavy compared to positive. It's hard to get back out of that dark pit once you're in it. But you've got to do it. Set that down. Realize that you are good enough for anyone and everyone. Okay, now we're going to clarify with the Light Seers deck, the holograph version. And there's your first card. King of Wands. This could be your person that's coming back in or coming in. If it's somebody obviously that's hurt you in the past, then they're coming back in. But if it's not, this would be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Also, it could just be about the King of Wands energy. It's about, you know, this guy stands tall and he stands proud. He's got inner strength. He's got wisdom. He's got drive and ambition. He knows it's more than just needing self-esteem. He knows it's about, well, I'm having trouble saying that. He knows it's about having self-esteem, self-confidence. This guy is full and sometimes can be too self-confident. Comes across as being a little bit pompous sometimes. No offense to any fire signs out there that might be cross-watching, but he's just so overly confident sometimes. But he's confident, right? He knows what he wants, and he doesn't stop to think, oh, maybe I'm not good looking enough, maybe I'm not smart enough, maybe I'm too old. He just knows what he wants and he goes after it. And this could just be the energy you need. It sits on top of the Ace of Cups and the Temperance card, and it could be that Spirit is working on bringing this energy to you so you can have self-love, so you can have this soulmate partnership, this new love that's coming in. And now you have the Two of Pentacles. This is sitting on top of the Temperance card and the Nine of Swords. Everything's up in the air. And because everything's up in the air, I feel like that's part of why you feel so off balance and in your head with all these negative thoughts. Because nothing has been solidified yet. It's unknown. It's uncertain. So you start going through the motions. You start thinking, I'm not good enough. But you are. Look at this. Oh my goodness. You have the King and Queen of Wands, not only in the same reading, in the same row, and they are flanking the Two of Pentacles. So this is not necessarily a fire sign couple, okay? But it is a divine couple. It's a power couple, and it's a divine union. This is your soulmate. Not necessarily a fire sign, but this is your soulmate coming in. Possibly your twin flame soulmate. She's celebrating because of what's manifested in her hand. She created that. She manifested it. Here it is. Woohoo! She's just happy to have it. And this sits on top of the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. This is where Spirit wants to take you. And when you can get out of your head and set down this burden of thinking you're not good enough and always trying to be Mr. or Miss Perfection. No offense. I'm a Virgo too. That's who I am. We need to let go of that perfectionism, because that's the killer in everything that we take on. We are perfect as we are, Virgo. Flaws and all. I just went through this with Taurus. I don't know if this is an earth sign thing right now or what, but Taurus, same thing. It's about self-acceptance for Taurus, which is self-esteem, self-confidence, self-love. Okay, we're going to get A Gaia Oracle card, or a couple of Gaia Oracle cards. Spirit is bringing them out right off the bat for us here. Evolution, earth changes, climate change, transformation. This is what you're going through, or you're about to, Virgo. Some of you, timing is, you know, timing is nothing. Some of you have been here already. Some of you are on your way here. Some of you are in it as we speak. But you are evolving because Spirit is helping you move through this. This is a healing that you need to go through in order to have your soulmate union. And they're right here. So this sits on top of the King of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Everything's up in the air. Everything's uncertain, unknown, and it's because you're being enlightened. You're going through a transformation. And this is, look at this, 3 chakras, three chakra points. Wow, say that fast. So I'm looking at this thinking this would be your third eye or crown. This could be your heart chakra, and this is your root chakra, or your sacral, because that's all about intimacy, right? But your root chakra is all about feeling safe and secure. So it could be some of you are there, some of you are sacral. And it's a number 9. It's a 45, so it's a number 9. It breaks down to a number 9. 9s are all about tying up the loose ends. It's about completion, bringing something to a completion. And now you have number 23, which is a 5, which is all about change. Night wind. Facing fear, subconscious release, and yes, healing. This is perfect. Facing your fears. And this sits on top, the Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, she is huge in self-confidence. Her inner strength and self-confidence is what shines through the brightest for her. And this is what this is talking about. Everything is just unbalanced. It feels unbalanced to me right now with where this card is concerned. But this is also that juggling, because you've got too much on your plate. There's just too much you need to think about, too much you need to do. You've got too much going on, too much thought. You're overthinking everything. So this is a subconscious release, which means that's what Spirit is helping you with. There is something on the conscious level that you need to take care of, and that is self-esteem. But there's something here that Spirit is, we already knew that, but Spirit is taking care of this for you. And it could be because it's on this row of you and your soulmate. It's just about transforming both of you and bringing you into that harmonious forward motion energetically, because this represents that opposing energy that's taking place. And maybe you're sensing that from your person, your soulmate, and that's what's causing you to overthink. Maybe because you've been waiting for this and it's not happening, your automatic assumption is they don't want me. Oh, why don't they want me? Oh, I'm too old looking. I'm too old, period. I'm overweight. I'm whatever it is. We got to get past that. And we are. That's what this is all about. That's what's being healed at this point in time. We're going to get a card now from the Island Time Wellness deck. golden mirror. Self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. With the self-esteem card here, that makes me feel like some of you are self-absorbed, and please don't take that the wrong way, Virgo. It's about overthinking how you're not right for somebody, how you're not good enough. That can be the self-absorption. I don't feel the narcissist is a part of this for you. It could be you're looking at this as a one-sided relationship, like you're wanting it and they aren't. Could be your person's love bombing you. Could be some of you have a person that's got narcissistic tendencies and they love bomb you, or have in the past, have been lately. And therefore they would be the self-absorbed ones. You could have had a relationship with somebody that this is talking about. They could be coming back in. Spirit is warning you. This could be your person. You know, I'm thinking back to the full moon reading that talked about whoever it is that is right for you is somebody that hurt you in the past. And your thought is, nah, this isn't happening again. But the message there was this person has changed. Maybe this is who they used to be, because this sits on top of the evolution and the night wind. This is all about transformation and change, and a subconscious release and healing. So follow your gut, Virgo. I'm not sure what that is for you. We're going to get a Synchronicity Oracle card, though. Let's see what that says. Have faith. 111. When I created this deck, I'd been seeing a bunch of different numbers, a lot, and I wanted to know what they meant. So I asked my guides, and what I got from them is what's on the cards. About half of the deck is numbered because that's how many numbers I was seeing. But 111 means have faith. All is working out as it should, even though it doesn't appear like it is. Okay? This is all working out the way it needs to, the way it's supposed to. Now let's get a Just Ask Oracle card. By the way, the decks are all listed down below. Click on the title of this video, it'll drop down the description box, and all the decks are listed there that I'm using, as well as the link to the extended will be down there too, okay? Oh wow, doesn't this go with this? Be grateful for what you now have. When we can get into that place of being grateful for where we're at and what we've got, that will help with your self-esteem, because you will be in a place where you don't need anything else. You don't need anyone, you don't need anything. You've got you, you love you, you've got that self-love, self-esteem, self-confidence. You're healed at that point. Sorry, guys. Okay, now we're going to get a Heal Yourself card. Spirit. Card number 25. That breaks down to a 7. 7 is a very divine number. And this is about the divine. Look at this. Alchemy. Like I said, that's what this is all about, the alchemy. Spirit is working its magic behind the scenes, creating the perfect environment for you and your soulmate to come together, helping you remove obstacles. Okay, what are we getting now? This one? Okay. Now we are going to get a card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. Oh wow, unmarked trail. Revelation, and it's card 57, which breaks down to a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Interesting. Okay, I'm going to read it from the book for you. It says, an unprecedented experience, discovery, and revelation. You are called now to embark on a sacred journey. The Arthurian knights, in their quest for the Holy Grail, had to make sure to take an unmarked trail that no one had ever followed, or they would not accomplish their goal. Likewise, you must enter the darkest forest of your soul via a route as yet unidentified to find what you seek. The manicured paths will bring you only temporary pleasure and later great pain. Stop it. You already know there is no reward at the end of the road you are following. You are only killing time. Pause, breathe, and commit in your heart to a sacred endeavor. Vow to not look for old solutions that may have worked with past challenges. Get out of character. Try the outrageous and keep your quest private. Now is not the time to speak of the voice that called you to embark on the unmarked trail. That time will come. The unmarked trail can be a sign that you have already made a choice, even if you don't want to acknowledge it. Be at peace with what your heart knows to be true. Your heart has already been made up, and your mind will follow. Pack lightly, taking with you only essential beliefs that you know to be trustworthy under all circumstances. The universe has your back. Wow, that was a wild message. You are going down an unknown path, Virgo. An unmarked trail. You are a trailblazer. That was very deep, actually. Almost kind of scary and freaky a little bit. Wow, I think we need another card after that one. You know what? Spirit wants me to get another Light Seers card on that one, just as clarification. Wow. I feel, though, that you do know the direction you need to go in, whatever this is about. And it's going to be about something different, something different for everybody, I feel. It could be, moving towards something new in career. It could be just becoming a different you and moving down a path that you've never gone down. And the card that clarifies it is the Ten of Pentacles. happy wife, happy life, happy home, happy children. You got the dog, the kids, the home, the white picket fence. Whatever this is, the direction you're needing to move in, it's going to take you someplace very happy for a long time. It really doesn't answer the question, what in the heck Spirit is talking about here, for those of you that don't know. But this is, it's funny because I think it was in the last Spirit reading that I did for Virgo. Spirit wants to know what's trying to birth into your life. If I'm not mistaken, one of the messages in there was you are about to go through an inner revelation, inner revolution. This is about a revelation, but I feel like the two of them go together. You are about to step onto a path that no one's ever walked on, no one's ever been down, but it takes you to happiness. You might not be aware of what exactly this is yet, but it will come. Have faith. Spirit is working things out in the background. Wow. This could be brought to you by your person. Maybe your soulmate comes to you and says, hey, let's do this. Let's move across the world. Let's move around the world, sorry. Let's leave it all behind. Let's sell everything we own, pack lightly, and move around the world. Or travel around the world. Maybe that's what you're going to do. I don't know. It's something big. It's something that you've never done. It could be something that most other people have never done. Wow. If you have an idea of what this is, what Spirit's talking about, leave a comment for me. I'm curious. Okay, I want to ask your guides and Spirit what this is, and also what you need to do, be, think, and or feel to get to this place. Spirit's doing something on their end. You have something to do on your end. Let's see if we can get further guidance for you on what it is that you need to do and a direction you need to go in. I'm going to do that in the extended, okay? So, like I said, click on the title of this video. It will drop down the description box. That's where your link is. Those of you that are going over, I will see you over there. Those of you that are not, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.